So we've talked about the federal government, where a lot of this money ultimately, we all it's spent at the state level a lot of times, but the real money comes from the federal government. There's a congressional seat in your neck of the woods. Vicki Hartzler is leaving her seat to run for U.S. Senate. If you read the Missouri Times tip sheet, I think, candidly, you were probably the top candidate. You just started off as the top person. You said you've been thinking about it for a long time. Have you made a decision whether or not you're going to throw your hat in the ring for Congress?
Scott, I had the opportunity to work for Congressman Kenny Holsoff right out of college, realized how important a congressional seat is, and really realized what a direct impact that somebody can make if they're a congressperson on their local families, local communities, and local friends. I've got a full-time job coaching basketball and soccer for an 8-year-old son.
Yep.
And dance for my 6-year-old girl. And then I also have probably one of the greatest jobs in the world, second to maybe Garrett, that I get to represent all of rural Missouri. And, right now I kind of feel like my plate's pretty full. I'm not gonna ever rule it out in the future, but right now I don't see an opportunity right now to make the impact that I'm making right now.
It's a pretty long answer.
It is a long answer.
It's a
Could have said
political
no,
answer.
yeah.
So I could have just said no, but I
feel good though. Since she made her announcement, I mean, I know that people have told me they've approached you. That had to feel good about folks from your neck of the woods saying you'd be the best guy for this.
Well, I think more important than anything, whoever gets this congressional seat really is focused on trying to help their communities become better and move forward. And I feel like I'm doing that with the co-ops right now. So I think a lot of people probably see that and think maybe he can do it from a national footprint.
When you were looking at this, you and your wife, I mean, obviously young family, it is a very tough life to be a member of Congress. Now, it's a wonderful honor, a tremendous thing to have, but that life of hitting that airplane every week, it is a grueling thing, and I can't imagine the age your kids are. You can't be the father you can be when you come home every night if you're halfway across the country. It's a grueling, I think everybody likes to kind of say Congress is bad, but I like my congressman. But any congressman that's not from, Virginia is really, it's a tough life.
It certainly is. And I'm so thankful that we have the folks that we have here in Missouri that are willing to make that sacrifice and get on a plane every week and go out to Washington, D.C. and wrangle snakes out there on our behalf. But it's certainly one of those things you have to take into consideration whenever you're having this discussion.
Like I said, you're both from the 4th.
I still want Garrett to run.
Yeah, he hasn't totally.
Let's
he gave the General Sherman, if elected, I won't serve.
No, I'm really loving the conversation right now.